I remember when last night. There was something so pleasant about that place. The emotions and echoes of my mistakes. She said, allow me to start, pleased to meet you. I wanna hold her, I wanna kiss her. She's made of daisies, she's made of daisies. She drive me crazy, she drive me crazy. Gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. Gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. Eh, eh.
Keeps on waiting. see everybody's looking for something.
sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day. in the woods, take your mind off, yeah, you should. Let's take a walk up to the moon, take your mind off, yeah, you should. Come on, darling, follow me, you will see. Come on, baby, today is a good day, 'cause it's a sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day. Follow me, you will see. Come on, baby, today is a good day, 'cause it's a sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's a sunny day.
Say to me, and after all, you're my Today was gonna hair underwater to help me breathe. And I'll spend 100 years until life's over with you, my dear. Sometimes I feel I got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. To love we share seems to go nowhere, and I lost my life for I tossed and turned, I can't sleep at night. Sometimes I feel I got to run away, I've got to get away, cause you don't really want any more for me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is too great, but I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Got to, and you try. Got to, hide me. Got to, and you try. Got to, hide me. I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. To love we share seems to go nowhere, and I lost my life for I tossed and turned, I can't sleep at night. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. Touch my baby, tainted love. Touch my baby, tainted love. Got to, and you try. Got to, hide me. Got to, and you try. Got to, hide me.
I'm stuck by your side. Do your worst, but you know I'm stuck by your side. Where we end up, you could try and do your worst, but you know I'm stuck by your side. No matter where we end up, you could try and do your worst, but you know I'm stuck by your side. Do your worst, but you know I'm stuck by your side. Do your worst, but you know I'm stuck, no I'm stuck. I've been thinking of you sometimes. Actually, I've been thinking of you all the time. I've been thinking of you all day. I've been thinking of us under the sun. Thinking of you sometimes. Actually, I've been thinking of you all the time. I've been thinking of you all day. I've been thinking of us under the sun. much in this house. And when the folk up, why do I feel this way? And I was lost in space, only without her. If you can hear me, only for you. The places that I go, when I'm feeling that I'm low. All the places that I go, that's when I'm alright. I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why to feel this way. I don't know why I feel this way. That way. I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why to feel this way. I don't know why I feel this way. That way. conscience of hearts. From that all these concern of hearts.
There was something so pleasant about that place. You knew emotions had an echo, it was so much mistakes. Stop making me crazy. Stop making me crazy. Stop making me crazy. Possibly. There was something so pleasant about that place. Your emotions had an echo, so my mistakes.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السيدات والسادة ضيوفنا الكرام، أعضاء الصحافة ووسائل الإعلام، أهلا وسهلا بكم جميعا في هذا اليوم والحدث المميز والذي ينطلق لأول مرة في تاريخه، حيث يستعد مضمار أبو ظبي للسباق لإطلاق كأس أبو ظبي الذهبي للخيول المهجنة الأصيلة في 7 فبراير المقبل. واليوم حفل الاستقبال والقرعة الرسمية للشوط الرئيسي والسابع لكأس أبو ظبي الذهبي للخيول المهجنة لمسافة 1600 متر، وتبلغ مجموعة جوائزه المالية $1,000,000 أمريكي تحت رعاية أدنوك، مما يجعله من أغلى السباقات. الكثير من الحماس اليوم، حيث ويتم تحديد مواقع انطلاق الخيول. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Your Excellency, members of the media, good evening and a very warm welcome to all of you. We'd like to welcome all of the international guests joining us as well. A big welcome to all of the owners, trainers, jockeys. Thank you so much for joining us at this spectacular event that is definitely going to be making history. A defining milestone as the Abu Dhabi Turf Club is preparing for the inauguration of the Gold Cup Thoroughbred race taking place on the 7th of February. Definitely a defining milestone as the event is set to introduce a new world-class listed Thoroughbred race. This is actually the first time Abu Dhabi is entering the international Thoroughbred market at this scale, at this global level. Can I hear a big round of applause for that? We have many international guests visiting us for the first time, participants joining us all the way from France, Britain, from the UK, from Ireland, from Japan, from Saudi Arabia, and Qatar, as well as the UAE. We also have guests from race clubs in Bahrain, from the United States, from Australia, and Malaysia. It's going to be a very exciting day for all of us. The Abu Dhabi Gold Cup Thoroughbred race, covering 1,600 meters, is open to elite performers competing to a prize totaling amount of $1 million US, sponsored by ADNOC, which will make it one of the world's most valuable listed thoroughbred races. We're super excited for tonight. This is the welcome ceremony. We're delighted to have you all with us, and will be the barrier draw. A lot of excitement, a lot of suspense right here in the room, as today we'll be deciding the starting positions of the horses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I will leave you with a welcome note from His Excellency Ali Sheba, Director General, Abu Dhabi Turf Club, Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club. Please give him a warm round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished owners, trainers, jockeys, member of the media, welcome to the barrier draw of the inaugural Abu Dhabi Gold Cup. We are honored to host such an international field here in Abu Dhabi. Best of luck to all connections, and may the best horse win. Thank you so much.
Shukran. Thank you very much, His Excellency Ali Sheba, once again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to be taking a short break, and I'd like to invite you to our lovely terrace balcony as we have the Jazz Trio brand. But we're going to have the schedule and agenda of today on screen behind me. This is the agenda for today. So we have our Jazz Trio band putting an amazing performance outside, and then we're going to be back right here, as you can see, at 5 p.m. Well, we're past that time, a little bit later than that. I'll be calling you to come inside as we begin with the Q&A with the trainers and the barrier draw ceremony that we're all waiting for. Please enjoy the performance outside, and I'll see you again shortly. Summertime and living easy. Fish are jumping and the gun is high. Your daddy is rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of this morning, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you spread your wings and you'll take the sky. But till the morning, there is nothing can harm you. With daddy and mommy standing by. Summertime and living is easy. Fish are jumping and the gun is high. Your daddy is rich and your mom is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Thank you. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something, something want to use you, something want to get used by you, something want to abuse you. Something want to be of you. Sweet dreams made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something, something want to use you, something want to get used by you, something want to abuse you, something want to be abused. Keep your head up, mono. Hold your head up, mono. Keep your head up, mono. Hold your head up, mono. Keep your head up, mono. Hold your head up, mono. Hold your head up, mono.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You get a fever. When you kiss me, fever, but you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Summer, it's up the daytime, moonlights of the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. I give me fever. When you kiss me, fever, but you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got a fever. That is something you don't know. Fever isn't such a new thing. It was not long ago. Romeo and Juliet, Juliet, she found the scene. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you may be I have fever. When you kiss me, fever, but you hold me tight. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Barker Hotels had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. Fever. When you kiss me, fever, but you hold me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. He's a boy and I have mine. Cheeks report you give me fever. Fever and hot and centigrade. I have fever. When you kiss me, fever, if you leave alone. Fever till you sizzle. While lovely way I'll burn. 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 Your eyes may be whole, but the story I'm told, your heart is a black as night. Your lips may be sweet, such that I can't compete. Your heart is a black as night. I don't know why you came along at such a perfect time, but without you all around, I'm bound to lose my mind. 'Cause your hands may be strong, but I'm feeling so wrong. Your heart is a black as night. such a perfect time. But if I feel all around, I'm about to lose my mind. 'Cause your hands may be strong, but it feels so wrong. Your eyes there, your heart is there, your heart is black as a night. As you walk in the sun, I can see you where a man on distinction, a real big sponsor. Good looking, so refined. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cock for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Time with me. Do you wanna have fun? How's about to last? I can show you where. Good time. I can show you where. Good time. A minute to walk there to join. I can see where a man on distinction, a real big sponsor. Girl, look out, so refined. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cock for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me. Hit the road check, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road check, don't you come back no more. Well, the woman don't treat us so mean. You're my own woman that I ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go. That's right, yeah, the road check. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yeah, the road check. Don't you come back no more. Now, Papa, listen, baby, don't treat this way. I'll be back and I'll feed someday. Talk how if you do, 'cause it's understood you ain't got no money to just live. But I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go. That's right, yeah, the road check. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yeah, the road check. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, the round trip. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Yeah, the round trip. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us back into the auditorium. Once again, please join us back as we shall continue with today's program. I'd like to ask everyone to kindly join us back inside the auditorium. Thank you. Just wait for a few moments for everyone to join us again. This is the exciting moment that we've been waiting for. Waiting just for everybody to join us back in the auditorium. All right, we shall commence with the second part of our program today, and I'm going to leave it to Dale Brown, Executive Racing Director, Abu Dhabi Turf Club. All to you, Dale.
Thanks, Layla. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Abu Dhabi Gold Cup Barrier Draw. Before we start the barrier draw today, a warm welcome to all our guests, both locally and internationally. It's great to see everyone here for the inaugural running of this US $1 million race over 1,600 metres on Saturday here at the Abu Dhabi Turf Club. Before we start the barrier draw, we're going to have a little Q&A session with a couple of trainers who've got a couple of fancied runners in the field. But before we do that, I'd like to introduce someone else who's a regular on our race day here at the Abu Dhabi Turf Club, and I work with regularly. Cassie Fay, former Sky host and presenter. Welcome, Cassie.
Thank you very much, Dale. Yeah, what a pleasure it is to be here, and an absolute privilege to be a part of this inaugural $1 million race. It's huge for the club. And well, Dale, just quickly, remember when this first came about, and I remember the dream, the hope, and yourself, His Excellency Ali Al-Shaiba, you must just be so proud of the field that you've attracted.
Oh, absolutely, Cassie. The club is delighted, and on behalf of His Excellency Ali Al-Shaiba, the club is absolutely thrilled to be able to hold this type of event. It is the first step into the international arena for thoroughbreds, and we know we've got a terrific product here already in racing with both purebred Arabians and now the thoroughbreds, and we're really looking forward to Saturday's event with 4 purebred Arabian races and 3 thoroughbreds, which is a cracking fields in all events.
Yeah, certainly. You've turned out in style. Everybody here, and the horses are going to do the talking out on the track on Saturday as well. Cannot wait for it. So before we do get into the barrier draw, a little Q&A, and I believe the trainers have been briefed on this, so I hope I'm not going to spoil the party for anyone. But Ed Cresford, if you'd join me up on stage, and Donica O'Brien, if he's here as well. I'm sorry I haven't had the opportunity to see you if you are here yet, but Ed and Donica, if you'd come and join me up on the stage for just a quick Q&A.
Yeah, a little bit of encouragement, everyone. Big round of applause for the 2 trainers to come up, please. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Donica. Just pop up on stage and grab a seat each side of the middle.
Hi, Donica. How are you? Good. Ed, you'll be potentially sick of talking to me by the end of this week. I hope not, but I already interviewed him already, so I appreciate you coming back up again. Firstly, Donica, you've got the microphone, so I'll start nicely with you. Welcome back to the UAE. You've ridden here previously, obviously at
Thank you.
Meydan. But you've come back as a trainer this time. How different is it coming back to this country as a trainer than as a jockey?
Yeah, it's a bit different. Obviously, I'm doing less sweating and running around racetracks trying to lose weight, which is a big help. But it's great to be here. Very excited for the race on Saturday. All the facilities are beautiful, and everyone's looked after us incredibly well. So we're really looking forward to it.
So who first approached you? How did you hear about this race, and did you start to formulate a bit of a plan about this horse, Comanche Brave? Great name, by the way. Was that always the goal, to get this horse to this race? But who approached you?
Yeah, well, he was a horse that had a good season last year, and he handles fast ground, and he's quite highly rated. So I suppose it was always on the cards into his 4-year-old year that we'd look to go travelling with him. And obviously, Abu Dhabi put on fantastic prize money on Saturday. It's a mile which suits him well, so it was a race that piqued our interest very quickly. And when we looked into the logistics, everyone made it very easy for us, and as I said, we're very well looked after, so it made sense to give it a go.
Have you had the opportunity to go out onto the track yet and have a little look around?
No, not yet, but I'd like to go out and see it. I spoke to Ryan Moore when we were thinking about the race, and he had spoken to several jockeys that knew the track, and they were all very complimentary of it. So I heard it was a very fair track and a beautiful surface. So looking forward to seeing it. I'm sure I'll have a walk around it, whether it's on Saturday or before that. But we're looking forward to it.
Well, the team will be very happy to hear that, Rat. That's great feedback from Ryan Moore. Ed, you've obviously raced horses here before. Have you had an opportunity to go out and walk the track at all?
Yeah, no, I actually came a couple of weeks ago with Dale and Harry, and we had a little walk around there, and it's come on a lot, and as Donica said, it's a fair track, and yeah, it's coming along nicely, and I think they're putting plenty of water on it, so it should be just a sound surface.
Yeah, and on your runner, Quidwa, you must be so stoked, so happy with how he is coming into this race.
Yeah, no, it's always nice to come into a race like this off the back of a win. And he did that very well at Meydan. It was very straightforward, and hopefully Saturday he can do more of the same.
Yeah. Yourself, your father, will he be coming along on Saturday as well?
No, sadly he's stuck in Newmarket in the cold. So I'm out here, but no, he'll be watching for sure, and he'll be watching it with great intent.
So without giving anything away to the opposition, what is Kidwa's best asset, do you think?
Well, I think he's very straightforward. You can sort of slightly just put him anywhere in the race. If there's not much pace, you can put him forward, and if there's plenty of pace, you can just sort of sit wherever. So I think he's just a straightforward horse, and he jumps well. So and that's sort of what you need, really. But yeah, I mean, look, he's an older horse. He's been around the block. He's ran in, France. This is the first time he's come over here to the UAE, but he's taken to it very well.
Yeah, he looks like he has. And so you said he's very straightforward. Does that mean you're going to be happy with any draw that you come up with tonight, or is there something that you really would like?
Well, I think, yeah, you wouldn't want to be too wide, to be honest. I think just on this track, it can be quite hard to get in from a wide berth. So, we'd be happy with anything, up to 10, I would guess. But, it is luck of the draw. It is what it is. It's a horse race. It's the same wherever you go, really.
Yeah, all right. Donica, when did Comanche Brave come over, and how has he settled in?
Yeah, good. Yeah, he came over earlier in the week. Actually, late last week, he settled in very well. Meydan is a beautiful facility to be able to train him at. So he settled in good. His weights are good. He's moving well. So Dara and Paddy that look after him are very happy with him. And everything seems good so far.
Whenever you travel to a new track that you've never been to before, do you put much homework into it? And what sort of homework, if you do, would you put into before you're coming out?
Yeah, I guess that's probably Ryan's job more than me. You know, there's nobody better to be on board. He does more homework than any jockey. He'll know the tracks, he'll know the opposition and the riders that he's riding against. And obviously, it's hard to make too much of a plan before you know the draw. So we'll have a better idea in about an hour's time.
Yep. And just quickly, are you more nervous as a jockey or as a trainer?
I think as a trainer, you probably feel more pressure. As a jockey, you know, you get up on the horse and you ride him and you get off him, and that's your job done. I think as a trainer, a lot more goes into it, a lot more planning, a lot more commitment. And you know, if the horse runs well or runs bad, it kind of comes down to you at the end of the day. So I would say probably more pressure as a trainer, but when it goes well, more enjoyment as well.
Okay, I'm going to put you boys both on the spot. We're going to do some manifesting. Which draw would you like to come up with? Nothing wide, but have you got a draw in particular that you'd like?
Just somewhere in the middle, really. I mean, between 3 and 9 or 8 would be the best, but no in particular.
And Donica?
Yeah, I think you know, it's a big field, and realistically, you want to be probably in the lower half, so somewhere there, and we'd be happy.
All right, well, we're going to see you guys up here very shortly, and I look forward to seeing what draws you pull out. Before you do go, I know Dale would love to ask you a question as well.
I do have a question, but I know there's one or two in the media who would like to ask one or two questions. Very limited, because there'll be plenty of opportunity after the barrier draw to get the trainers or connections to ask some questions. So, does any of the media want to come forward and ask a particular question? I believe there is one that does want to ask something. I think the question was, if I know, Suha, was what's Abu Dhabi's goal in terms of achieving group status in the future? So we have a patent committee, a world patent committee, and we will be pushing very, very hard for group status. We want to get to Group 1 status in the shortest time possible, and that will be determinative on a couple of factors. It'll be the ratings of the horses that compete and then the finishing order of those ratings. So we'll be pushing very hard to achieve that, and it'll be one of the goals strategically for us over the coming years as we keep elevating and growing this event. Anyone else got a quick question to ask? You want to ask?
Hi. So I'd like to ask Dale Brown. Is the goal for the Abu Dhabi Gold Cup to eventually reach Group 1 status? And what is the timeline for the upgrade?
Thank you. So just to answer that, but I'll give a very short, pithy summary now. After the event, we can go to the patent committee and seek an upgrade on the ratings of the horses and the results. We're very, very delighted with the field we've got. It exceeded our expectations, and we're looking forward to having those conversations with the right people after the running of the event. Thank you. Anyone else got any other questions? One more? One time for one more. Thank you.
My question is to Brian. You were a jockey, now you're a trainer. You went around the globe. You've seen different races. How do you see the Abu Dhabi Gold Cup contributing to the future of the equestrian sport in the UAE? Do you believe you will attend more racing events here in the UAE often?
Yeah, look, absolutely. It's the inaugural running of the Abu Dhabi Gold Cup, and you can see straight away the quality of horses that have turned up for it. So I see no reason why, if you know, hopefully it keeps continuing to build, and as Dale said, hopefully get somewhere up to Group 1 status. You know, it can become a very important event with some very high quality horses running there. So I see no reason why it can't become one of the real big days in the calendar of UAE.
Thank you for your questions. There'll be plenty of opportunity after the last. Well, one more, have we?
The question's to you. What is the thing that you're most excited about racing for the first time in Abu Dhabi Turf Club?
Well, everything's. It's my first runner in the UAE, so everything's exciting. It's my first time being at the track in Abu Dhabi, so looking forward to seeing the track and the facilities and hopefully the crowd there, and you know, just looking forward to the day in general. It sounds very exciting, and hopefully it's going to be very special.
Great, thanks everyone. I've got one question. I'd like Ed to answer this. Ed, given the more broader sense of racing and clubs closing in Singapore, Macau, and the emergence of the green fields, for want of a better word, in the UAE, and especially now Abu Dhabi, how important is it for the Northern Hemisphere trainers to have top-level races here in this part of the world, to have a season so people can come and compete at the top level? How important is it?
No, I think it is important. I mean, for us personally as trainers, it's a huge, huge part of our season. And, you know, we like bringing horses here. It's really great prize money. It's a beautiful place to train horses weather-wise in the winter. It can be very tough in Europe, you know, getting them ready for the early part of the season. So I think it's a really good place. And I think with good prize money, you know, what's not to like about it? And I think you know, there's a really, really good circuit, you know, especially with this race being added for Abu Dhabi, you know, a mile race worth $1 million. It's really, really beneficial to the UAE because obviously you have some top-class racing at Meydan, but to have it here as well is fantastic. And then you've also got Bahrain and Saudi, and it's a really, really, really good circuit around the Middle East to come and have your horses and try and pick up some proper prize money.
What a great answer. Terrific answer. So, Cassie, would you like to conclude? Well, Ed and Donica, thank you so much for your insights into not only racing but for Saturday, and thank you for coming up and being part of our program. Everyone, big round of applause for both Ed and Donica. All right, Cassie, it's time to get down to the barrier draw.
Woohoo!
Let's go. All right, let me take a moment to give you an overview of the barrier draw firstly. The barrier draw will be conducted by Sam Shinsky, Head of Integrity from the Emirates Racing Authority, the Chief Steward. He will oversee the drawing of the balls in the barrel. So there's 16 balls in this barrel here to my right and to your left. Over here, on the table, there are 16 trophies. Under each trophy is a number corresponding 1 to 16 to the barriers, which is similar to the gate you see out in the arena. Most of you in the racing industry will know exactly what that means. I have in front of me the ERA declaration list, which goes from the top-rated horse being Maljoum down to the lowest-rated horse being Western Rider at 16. When Sam pulls a ball out of the barrel, I will call the corresponding number in the declaration order on the presentation in front of me, and Cassie will then take over and ask the connections to come up and select a trophy. When you select the trophy, when your ball is called out of the barrel and you're told to come up, please hold it up so everyone can see it, and then that will be entered in to the digital barrier on the screen. All right. Sam, can we start? Horse number 4 is Comanche Brave. Ed?
Well, we've just heard from Donica, and he wanted something lower half.
Sorry, Donica. Sorry.
All right, sorry, your time. You didn't get to sit down for very long, did you?
One, Donica,
yep, whichever one you like. Right, what have we got? Gate number 12. Those manifestations didn't quite work, unfortunately. Now, we have just chatted to you, though, but, I mean, the mile for him, suitable?
Yeah, I think so. You know, 12 makes it a little bit more difficult, but, you know, we have Ryan on board, so hopefully he'll have a plan.
No, absolutely. Well done. Gate number 12 for Comanche Brave. Donica O'Brien there.
Thanks,
selecting.
Sam. Second ball. Number 5 is Moray City.
Now, I believe Adrian Adrian Beaumont to come up from the International Racing Bureau. No mucking around, straight into it, and the 13 has gone. So 12 and 13 have gone.
Unlucky for some. Yeah, Charlie Appleby couldn't make it tonight, but he's got home ground advantage. I'm sure he's training well out in the desert, and I wish all the best to Charlie.
Well, the pressure was on. Gate number 13 for Omari City.
Thanks, Sam. Number 14 is Folk Festival.
So, to the stage for Folk Festival. we have Rashid Gidea. Rashid, welcome. Nephew of the trainer Salem. I think Bernardo is in attendance as well, who will be riding. There he is. Gate number 1. Okay. Rashid, congratulations. Was an inside gate something you were hoping for?
Yeah, like we said, like the last race, he got a bad gate and he won. So it's like, I don't mind with gate, there is good and there is better. So it's a good gate for us.
So very happy, connections, very happy. He's the lightest tried runner in the race with only the 6 starts. Folk Festival in 1.
Number 1, top rated, Maljum.
Okay, Nadeem, track work rider, so you know this horse very well. Which gate are you hoping for, or have you been told to pick a particular gate?
I would like to have 5 to 10 between.
Good luck. All right, choose whichever one you like. 15.
Okay, I'm happy. It's okay, I'm happy with this. He can be done with this.
So do you ride this horse every day?
Yeah, every day on the morning, gallop and cantering, I'm riding every day, that horse.
And what's he like in the stable? Is he a nice horse? Is he quirky? Is he cheeky?
He's very quiet horse and very cool, calm in the walk. He's a very cool, I like him to ride. He's a very good horse. Let's see.
Well, good luck and go well on Saturday.
Inshallah, let's see. Thank you.
Maljum drawn in gate number 15. So a lot of the wide gates are gone now. So 12, 13 and 15 are out. Folk Festival with the inside. That was Nadeem as track work rider.
9. Number 9, Dark Trooper, Qatar.
Okay, Adrian back up again from the International Racing Bureau. And straight into it also. Oh my goodness, Adrian, I'm never going to get you to pick on my behalf ever.
They're going to love me for that. Sorry, so this is trained by Alban de Mule in Qatar. And I'm going to Qatar next week for their international race, and they put the pressure on me. This horse actually hasn't arrived yet. He's going to be lands here about midnight tonight, and hopefully you might see him out on the track at Meydan tomorrow. So Dark Trooper, of course, won the President's Cup here back in November, so he's got course experience.
And in a field of a lot of unknowns, sometimes course experience can speak volumes. Dark Trooper, the widest gate for Dark Trooper.
Number 12, Vavatino.
Okay, Pat Comerford, race caller, you'll recognise his dulcet tones. Okay, no pressure. You couldn't do any worse than Adrian, in fairness.
Adrian's taking all the wide gates, so I'm with less of a chance of mucking this up. But yeah, no, look, he's a really good horse. He's, any horse who's run 7 lengths behind the winner in a Group 1 Jebel Hatter and start before running, within a length in the Zabil Mile in Group 2 level, coming back to a listed contest, even though it's quite deep, should be running quite a good race.
All right, no pressure. Pick a number.
If you can draw a gate.
What have we got? 7. Okay, gate number 7. 7 for Va Fortino. Nicely done, Pat. They'll be happy with you, I think.
Number 10, Tumbler.
Tumbler, Pat, come back up. There we go. No time to sit down for you either. All right, Tumbler for Nicholas Collery. That was an eye-catching performance last start, wasn't it? So you were calling it. What did you make of that performance?
Yeah, he was very good. He needs to obviously wind up. That's going to be something that he's going to have less of a straight to do than what he had at Meydan last time out. But if he's able to be put into the race by Stefan and be a little bit more forward, he could very well be in the finish, going off what we saw in the Al Fahidi Ford.
All righty, 0 up again. What's he going to go this time? 5. Okay, so if you want a middle gate, choose Pat to select for you. Definitely not Mr. Adrian Beaumont. Tumbler. Tumbler gets gate number 5.
Number 6, Witness Stand.
All right, I was enjoying learning a little bit about this horse and about this co-trainer, Dr. Richard Newland. Dr. Richard, now just quickly, Grand National winner you are, so you're now on the flat.
Yeah, we changed about 2 years ago to have a go at flat racing, having been jump trainers for 15, 16 years. So really enjoyed the challenge. I trained jointly with a young guy, Jamie Insole, having a lot of fun, and this is our highest rated horse, so yeah.
And fun to be here at Abu Dhabi as well in a $1 million US race.
Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. That's why we're here, and great to be involved, great hospitality, a really exciting opportunity. Our horse has got a bit more to prove than some of the others. On his day, he's very good. Won a Group 2 at Glorious Goodwood. He should be up to this level, but he actually hasn't performed that well away from home so far, but we're hoping for better, and I'm going to get Pat to pick mine for me, please, because he's quite good at it.
Oh, there you go. Really?
I'll pick one. Do you want me to pick one?
Go on.
Right.
Go on. This is on you. Okay. Actually, pretty good.
4. I think we'll take that. Thank you.
Well done. Good job on doing that yourself. Yep, keep the trophy yourself as a memento. Okay, so witness stand. Runner number 6 in gate number 4. Drawn inside tumbler.
3, Quadar.
Hey, Ed. Ed Crisford to the stage again.
This time, Ed.
I spoke to one of your riders, Jay, before, and I said, are you doing it or is Ed doing it? And he couldn't handle the pressure. So Ed, I'll get you to turn around and choose a number. And what have we got?
14.
We'll get you to show it to the crowd and take a photo. Keep it with you, Ed, so keep it with you. Not what you were wanting, absolutely, but gosh, he's a top racehorse, so he'll see if he can overcome that. So the widest 5 gates are gone.
15, Dioptase, I think that's how it's pronounced.
Okay, here we go. Tahanan Alawi. What have we got here? Okay, gate number 8. What did you want for this horse? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. He has a middle gate, so I hope everything goes well with him.
He's a French import. Tell us a little bit about him. He's settled in well because he's had a run at Meydan, hasn't he?
We raised him at Meydan just to prepare him for this race. Always his good runs was in the good ground in France. He raced a very good race in a Group 3 and a listed race. So I hope he does well here in Abu Dhabi.
And great to have these big races, the full thoroughbreds, but of course you've got a strong purebred Arabian team. But great to have these kind of races here at Abu Dhabi, right?
Of course, and I hope this race upgrades more to a Group 2 or to Group 1 level.
Absolutely. Hey, go well on Saturday night. Well done. Dioptase with gate number 8.
Number 11, Crown Board.
Crown Board. Jane at Chapel Hyam. Jane, here she comes. Okay, Jane.
How are you?
Spoke to you a little bit earlier and you were hoping for something a little bit more on that page. So it's looking okay?
Looking good at the moment, yeah.
Okay, all right. How has the horse come through before you select, how has the horse come through that run? I thought he's going to take a lot of benefit from it.
Yeah, he had a run on the dirt 2 weeks ago, and he's fit and he's well, and we're an outsider, but we're here to give it a go.
Yeah, but you're here, aren't you? You know, that's half the battle, getting into these races, so you must be very proud of your runner to be here.
Yeah, he'll do well. He'll love the trip, and I'm sure he'll handle the track. It looks good, and I've had lots of videos of local trainers, so we're pleased with it, and Dale's been sending me pictures, so looking forward.
Great, all right. Good luck. What have we got? 11, all right. Well, number 11 in the book and gate number 11. You'll work with that.
Right, thank you.
Good luck, Jane. 11 for 11.
2, John Quill.
Adrian Beaumont. Let's see what you pick up this time. All right. 9. All right, a little bit about this horse, John Quill.
So, yeah, John Quill, obviously Andrew Boarding can't be here tonight. Annalisa, his wife, will be landing in Abu Dhabi in about an hour. So she looks forward to seeing you all on the gallops tomorrow. Outstanding horse, won Group 2 last year at Goodwood and then ran in the Breeders' Cup. Certainly, we thought he'd be the highest rated horse in this race, and I think he's going to have an outstanding chance. He'll be a lovely 4-year-old. He arrived here on Saturday. He trained, I want to thank all the guys at Dubai Racing Club because they let us work on the turf yesterday on the training track, and he worked beautifully on the training track yesterday on the turf. So we're very happy with how the horse is and looking for a big run.
Thank you, Adrian. He's had his fair share of wide gates to deal with, and well, this is sort of a little more middle at least.
16, Western Writer.
Okay. Waleed. I'd like to invite Waleed, who is the son of the racing manager of Athbar Racing. Okay, Waleed, you've got 4 of them to choose from. Which one will you go? Number 2, were there any instructions coming here tonight?
No, there's no any instructions, but we're hoping for the best. Hope so.
Well, he gets in. He's the last one to get in, so he's here with the chance, though.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a strong one, but we hope so.
Absolutely. All right, we'll see you there on Saturday. Well done, Waleed. Take that with you as a memento. So gate number 2 for Western Writer for Athbar Racing. Elise Jian trains.
Strauss.
A bit of a hype horse coming all the way from Japan.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Firstly, are you enjoying Abu Dhabi so far?
Yeah, it's good.
Everyone's looking after you nicely. And what about the horse? How is he?
すごいいい状態だと思います。
He's really in good shape and he's been really settling well since his arrival.
So how long ago did you plan to come here to this race?
どれぐらい前にこのレースに来るって計画しました？
1ヶ月ぐらいですね。1ヶ月ちょっ
It's
と。
about a month ago.
A month ago. Okay, so it's been a whirlwind month for you. All right, now you have 3, 6, and 10. Which one of those do you want?
まあ6か10を当てたいと思います。
6 or 10 would be favorable.
6 or 10 will be favourable for him. Okay, there we go. Over to you. 10.
一番いいの当てましたね。
And this number is that he wanted it, so number 10. So that's great.
Wonderful, and it's such a pleasure to have you guys here as well. So thank you for coming all the way. Just quickly before I let you go, is he staying on anywhere else, or is he just over for this race and this race only?
まあアブダビだけのレース来ましたから、他にカタールとかどこ行ってます？
あ、もうこれに全力投球します。
His only target is just Abu Dhabi Gold Cup, so yeah, we are really keen on it.
Wow, he's come all the way here from Japan to Abu Dhabi for this one race. I mean, that speaks volumes, Dale, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Welcome, gentlemen, and best of luck on Saturday.
Well done. Gate number 10. All right, 2 more runners. I mean, that speaks volumes. They've come for one race. Runner number 7, Dale.
Chicago Critic.
I'd like to welcome Kiva Doherty. Hi, Kiva. How racing manager to Mr. Smurford. Okay, so it's pretty easy for you right now. You've only got the 2 choices. I'll ask you the same question: 3 or 6, or does it not matter?
We're happy now anyway. Everyone else has done the hard work for us, so we'll take what we get now.
Pressure's completely off. Enjoy. Gate number 6 for Chicago Critic. I think he was really good. Came out of that race on Fashion Friday. So how are the confidence levels coming into Saturday?
Yeah, we were thrilled with him 2 weeks ago. He ran a brilliant race. Probably unlucky not to win, but hopefully he's saving his win for Saturday. And he loves it out here. He's got the sun on his back. He's doing really well. So fingers crossed. All we need is a bit of luck.
Sounds like all of us on holiday, right? We all do well with a bit of sun on our back. All right, go well and enjoy Saturday night.
Lucky last, number 13, Andreas Vesalius.
Andreas Vesalius, all right, assistant trainer Cyril. Okay, well, I mean, we should be getting gate number 3, so are you happy to take that?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, this horse always riding from behind, so it's not a big deal.
I think he's a bit of a horse that flies under the radar as well. He's always there or thereabouts.
Yeah, and you know, last time he ran very good in Dubai. I mean, in Medan, he finished 4 in a good race in the Group 2. So we have to try. We are at home, so we have to try.
All right, go well it should be.
Not 3 will be in trouble.
There we go. It already went up. All right. Oh, well done. Gate number 3 for Andreas Vesalius, and he's only being beaten by such small margins, so he deserves to run a great race, I think. All right, so every horse has been allotted their correct barrier. We've got Folk Festival in 1, Western Writer in 2, Andreas Vesalius 3, Witness Stand 4, Tumbler 5, Chicago Critic 6, Farfatino in gate number 7, Dale, Diaptais runner in gate number 8, Jonquil, gate 9. The 10 alley will belong to the Japanese Raider, Strauss, Crown Board in 11, Comanche Brave in 12, Aomori City 13, Quidwa 14, Maljoum 15, and 16 for Dark Trooper, a big field.
That rounds it out. So good luck to everyone on Saturday. We look forward to seeing you at the racetrack. I'll hand back over to Layla now to finish off proceedings here today at the Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you. As well. Can we hear a big round of applause? Best of luck to all, and thank you for joining us for one-on-one media interviews. We'd like to invite you to the media wall over there. Please head over there for the media one-on-one interviews with Adrian Bimon, International Racing Bureau, and Merrick Hayden, International Media, will be guiding for the one-on-one media interviews right over there at the media wall. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We'll be here with you. We have the Jazz Trio Band joining us as well for another performance. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We got some food and refreshing drinks for you as well. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from this high.
but please don't tell me. Perhaps, 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 perhaps.
Bye.